So what's up? Happy Labor Day. Well, it's not Labor Day when this is posted, it'll be Labor Day. It's actually the 1st of August, so it's a month away. Either way, happy Labor Day. If you have a job and you're off today, I hope you're enjoying your extended holiday. But look, those two videos before where I was talking about how I'm going to work this new plan to change my life and all that. Here's the thing. So with my circumstances and with the plan that I said, I was like, what I want to do within a day and then how I would need to do that. That involves carrying around so many bags. I'm not trying to do that on the freaking bus. So what I am going to do instead is try to have a gym bag full of like toiletries, hygiene things, my gym shoes, and about 2 or 3 gym outfits and leave it at the gym. I don't know if I'll be able to get away with that because at the gym, you technically can't leave anything there overnight or for an extended amount of time. Last time I did that a few years ago, like right before the pandemic, I had left a gym bag in there overnight and they padlocked it. And I was like, damn. And I was like, F it. I don't want to worry about it. I'm not trying to go up to the front office, be like, hey, I left my things in this locker. How can I get it out because y'all padlocked it and stuff like that. I was just like, they can have that shit. It's whatever. So I'm going to try to do that again. But that's not the only part of the plan. The other part of the plan is probably to switch lockers every time I go there. So if I choose locker one day, then I'll go to locker like 22 the next, and then I go on to locker like 36 the next, like that. Then, oh man, I have my content plan, I have the scripts, but the supporting documents, that stuff, that's going to take some time because first of all, this camera, that's the only thing, this phone, the camera that I'm using on my phone is all that I have. And I don't have any storage. I have, depending on what I do erase, it's between, sometimes I can smidge by with 120 gigabytes and then it's upwards to 127.59 gigabytes that's in use. And the cloud sucks. I used to pay the 99 cents, but then if you delete something from the phone, it also deletes it from the cloud. It's like, what the F is the point? It's also all these other steps and shit you gotta do to keep the thing on the cloud. You can't just lock it in the cloud and it stays there. Oh, no. I've tried. So then I have to, so I have a USB port. And I've been trying to use my computer as well as the library computer. I'm at the library right now. But I've tried to use the library computer to transfer files, but it only transfer like a handful of files, and then the rest is like, this is too large to transfer, even if I just do like one video or one photo. It's like, this is too large to transfer. And mind you, the USB port is 256 gigabytes. And not 156 gigabytes, it's 256 gigabytes. 256 gigabytes, and then how the gigabyte thing works, it's probably like 222 gigabytes, maybe 230, but less than that, more than likely. So I'm like, if you have all this space and this thing here is only 128 gigabytes, why is this too large to transfer? I don't get it. I really don't get it. It's frustrating, it's stressful, but nonetheless, I'm not giving up on my plan. I'm not going to feel defeated, even though every which way I turn, every time I come up with something to strive for, there's a roadblock. I don't know. I honestly do not know why I'm so optimistic. I do. Actually, I think I do, because I've always just had to fend for myself, even when I was younger. But we'll deal with childhood wounds and trauma some other time. I honestly would much rather go to a therapist whenever I can afford one. I don't like talking to people about my problems. That's part of the effing drama. Talking to people about my problems has never been safe for me. But look, I'm gonna figure it out. That's the thing. That's why I'm optimistic. I've always had to figure it out. Even if things fell through or failed, it's like, okay, either I can rebuild, reconstruct, or go in a different direction and try something different. I can't sit still in real life. My mind is always going. So in a sense of failing at life, it's like I can't sit still. What's that thing? I want to talk about a moving target, but it's not that. Something about all those lessons and country ass sayings, most of them I don't remember. I just know that they're applicable. So that's all I wanted to talk about is that I have to tweak my plan about being able to go to the gym and get everything I want done in a day, because I'm not trying to carry around a book bag and a purse and a big ass gym bag all fucking day, like for 6, 7, 8 hours a day, just because I can't do one thing within the day. Why? What is the point? Now, having a car would be very convenient, but I don't have one right now. Mind you, the people from the tow yard haven't called me, so I need to reach out to them again. I don't want to pull up because I think I already said this, I mentioned it. Every tow yard in the city that I'm in is not on the bus line, and I don't necessarily have the money to waste on going to one, let alone 2 different tow yards, and they both tell me that, oh no, we don't have this car here. You know how people be. All right, let me work on doing stuff that's gonna get my life together. Smooches.